So that's Cowley Tunnel done. That must have took some digging out. Wow. Well, we just temporarily knocked all the revs off the boats, and Malcolm disappeared in his boat for a wee-wee, and I disappeared in Chugs to put the washing machine on so I can have some clean drawers. Now, I had a little bit of washing, so I've just let the water get hot, and yeah, might as well not waste it. And I'm going to top up with water again at Wheaton Aston. May even get a splash of fuel, who knows, but yeah, at least my washing will be done, and in this glorious sunshine it should be dry. I'll stop stinking then. Just coming into Wheaton Aston now. I want to top up my water because I've had the washing machine going, so I'm going to fill that up. I don't know whether just to put a little bit of fuel in. I've got plenty, but just in case, I don't know. I don't trust this gauge. It needs calibrating properly at the moment, so I'll get that done. I'm just so glad I feel better today. I felt lousy last night, cold sweats. I don't really suffer with anxiety attacks, but I suppose that's what it is. I remember after my first marriage, I was having these attacks and it made me ill, and I lost over 3 stone. I was very ill, so I don't want to go down those lines again. To be honest, I've been feeling pretty good. Have me moments, obviously, but yeah, I think that's what it was. Still, I'm good today. So that's it, Malcolm and I are moored up now in Wheaton Aston. Yeah, bit of a break. Wheaton Aston, time to get me washing out, hang it up, hopefully that'll dry then, and bacon butty time. Yeah. Morning. So that's it, topped up in Wheaton Aston. Let's have a look just before the lock now. Just go and see how Malcolm's getting on. So technically that's the last full lock on the Shropshire Union Canal, getting attacked by a fly. That's the lock at Wheaton Aston. Technically we just have one more, which is a stop lock, a drop of about 6-8 inches, and that's right at the end of the Shropshire Union Canal. So I'm just pulling up now just behind Malcolm. Malcolm's walking back to his boat, and we've got the last leg of the Shropshire Union. And a bit of pickled onion, monster munch, nice. trip's going well, and we're just about to go over the Stretton Aqueduct. Now, all my truck driver mates would know it, but you may not know it was an aqueduct. If you're going south down the A41 and you turn left on the A5 turning that takes you down towards junction 12 on the M6, which is the Cannock turning, you'll go under Stretton Aqueduct. And here is Stretton Aqueduct. The times I've drove under this road, countless times. It's the A5. Could do with a lick of paint. You all right? Think he startled Chippendale? This area that we're just coming into now is a place called Brood, but it's spelt B-R-E-W-O-O-D. You've probably seen it on several other vloggers, especially the Foxes. And if you go up that way there's the pub up there. You can see the pub. Well, not far to go. We estimate perhaps about another 45 minutes or so, and then we're there. The end of the Shropshire Union. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we're hoping to turn around there at Autherley Junction and then head back to Brood, because there's a pub there. But not only that, it looks nice moorings there, and it's ideally situated. At least then we're heading in the right direction. So that's the plan. Let's hope the plan comes together. And that humdrum of noise is the M54. Takes you down to Birmingham left and Telford on the right. Again, another road I know very, very well. I wonder if I'll ever drive on it again. When I get my miracle glasses, I'm hoping to be driving again. And a little bit of normality back to my life. It sounds very, very noisy. Very, very talented people do this graffiti. Well, we haven't got far to go at all now. Just coming towards Bridge 3. And apparently this is the Wolverhampton Boating Club. Sounds very grand, doesn't it? The weather's been with us today. It's been a lovely day. Not far. Well, we did it. One long trip. Well, for one partially sighted old man, 2 hours and a beautiful boat. What a journey. Finally done it. I can say I have done the whole of the Shropshire Union. So that canal across there is the Staffordshire and Worcester Canal. And this is Autherley Junction. The stop lock only drops about 6 inches or so. And there's Chippendale. It has been a long day, but we are going to turn round and head back as far as we can. We want to make it to Brood, but it's going to be a long day. We're both quite tired. It has been a long day, but wow, what a day. We've done the Shropshire Union. That's one thing I wanted to do. Well, whatever the future brings, beautiful coloured tree. Whatever the future brings, if I lose Chugs, I've done the Shropshire Union. Dale's crying, he's over there, bless him, in the old toll house. We used to pay the toll, that's what this was for. Different water companies owned the water, so you had to stop here to pay your toll. So it's a nominal lock, basically. Whew. Wow, that blew me away. I'm a silly old sod. Yes. There's Malcolm coming into Autherley stop lock. Big thank you to Malcolm. Right, Malcolm should be coming out the stop lock any second now. But there was a lady coming up the other way, but by the time I walk back to Chugs, get sorted, she'd have come through. So Malcolm's going to radio me when it's time to bring Chugs through. But you can see back there, very busy area. Napton narrowboats are there, holiday fleet of hire boats. So if you hire from them, that's where you're going, Autherley Junction. Oh, boys need the loo. Ironically, Malcolm just said to me when he was in the stop lock, he said it's a bit of an anticlimax this really, isn't it? If only you knew, Malcolm, what it meant. Before Chugs was even built, it was a dream of mine, of ours, to do the whole of the Shropshire Union. The dream isn't quite, but I can't. Malcolm just said when he was in the stop lock that it's a bit of an anticlimax. Malcolm, it was far from it, and thank you, my friend, for helping me. Oh, take 3. Filled in about 5 minutes. I'm just heading down to the stop lock now. Some naughty buggers just came round. Malcolm opened the gate for me and they just pulled up right to the bloody lock on the other side. So anyway, me and Malcolm, being gentlemen, I just pulled back and waited here, but yeah, etiquette please. But dream fulfilled, dream accomplished. You see, if I have a dream, I like to fulfill it. If something else comes along in the meantime, I don't just lose commitment and run off. I'll stick to the dream and fulfill the dream and commit to it and work at it. This might not seem much to a lot of people, but for somebody going through what I've had to go through in the last 3 years or so, this means everything. This means everything. I'm really pleased with myself.